Welcome to the Informed and Oblivious podcast, episode 48. I am programmed out Phil, and this is Workaholic Raymond.
Yes.
Yeah. And that has nothing to do with anything we're going to talk about today. It's just I wanted to find a clever thing to say that was Memorial Day related, but I couldn't think of anything that wouldn't also be like incredibly insulting.
I worked 7 hours into Memorial Day.
I'm not going to thank you for your service.
It's okay. It doesn't count as Memorial Day because it started the previous day.
Yeah.
So I don't get no fucking holiday pay. I mean, I get paid for the day off, but I don't get holiday pay for working on the day.
This is the day around the world where the rest of the world remembers that we liberated their bitch asses.
Why do I feel like they don't remember that?
No, they don't at all.
Yeah.
They're just like, what did America do for us lately? I don't know. Everything. Screw you guys. They're still complaining because their gas is a little bit expensive. Woo.
Yeah, what's up with the...
They're the ones that are always talking shit on us anyway. Like, oh, why do you guys drive everywhere? I thought you guys don't drive. What are you guys?
Right?
What are you guys mad about for the gas prices? I thought you don't drive. I thought you walk everywhere.
Yeah.
Like, what happened to that, huh? Oh, gas gets a little bit expensive, and then suddenly, oh, what do you mean? Woe is me. Where's my oil? Go back to walking.
Yeah.
Using that public transportation that
Get
you
a bicycle.
talk about.
Yeah.
Bastards. We're the ones mandatory have to drive. Fucking dude, premium's almost up there to $6 a gallon.
It's rough, yeah. The new bike takes premium too.
Yeah, but at least it gets better fuel economy.
Yeah, and it's only like a 2-gallon tank, so
yeah, I'm just like, great, this is so much fun. And then I just had to get that $700 service done.
Mm-hmm.
Luckily, my mileage expenses over the past couple of weeks paid for that service, so I got
good.
that going for me. I got to get reimbursed that first, but it was basically about the same amount. I was like, yay.
Yeah, I'd be telling them to get me a rental if I was you.
If I'm down there for a week, I'm gonna get a rental. But
Okay.
like, it was just like sporadic, like last minute. We don't know how,
Mhm.
because that was the other problem too. It was like last minute. Oh, you're going down there. I'm like, okay, well, I really don't want to go through the hassle of trying to schedule a last minute rental for
pain in the ass.
maybe 2 days. But if they're like, you're going down there for a week, I'll be like, okay, I'm gonna get a rental this time.
Fair.
And then they're gonna have fun with that because they don't want me getting the rental like on the weekend. So like the only rental place around us is gonna open like probably 9 a.m. on a Monday. So I'll be like, okay,
So I'm not getting down there.
yeah, I'll see you at noon, and then they close by 5 p.m. on Friday. So I'll be like, and then I'll leave at noon on Friday. So
Yep, that's their problem then.
yeah, it's not that I wouldn't. I would like
Go get it.
yeah, go get it on Sunday and then drop it off on Saturday. But I'm told I can't. So I'll be like, okay, silly.
Yep.
Silly rules that companies do.
So what's going on with straight vermouth right now?
Straight vermouth?
Yeah. With the ships?
Straighter Hormuz?
Yeah, that's what I said.
I don't know. They're just back and forth. Everybody's freaking out about Ebola now. The hantavirus has come and gone, and now we're on Ebola.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, which I have to correct what I said to some of the people at work because I was like, I'm not worried. We got an Ebola vaccine now. It's fine. We do have an Ebola vaccine, just not for this strain of Ebola.
Oh, I didn't know there was different strains of Ebola. I mean, I guess there would be. There's
yeah,
different strains of
there's
everything.
different strains. I'm sure they'll come up with a vaccine, but like right now to like make a vaccine for that and widely distribute it would take time.
Gotcha.
But yeah, Johnson & Johnson made the last one, and that was when COVID was going down, the vaccine that they did used the same vector that they used for the Ebola vaccine.
Okay.
Because they were worried about it back then. They were worried about it being more of an issue than it was. So the way that they do it with the Ebola vaccine is they basically map it onto like a less deadly virus, so like a cold. And then that gives you the immunity because like of the cells working with that less deadly virus.
Okay.
And I think they did it that way because there's a problem with getting people in those remote regions in Africa to take an injectable vaccine. So that it's like a spray. You spray it in the back of your throat, and then you get sick for a little bit, and then boom, you're good. But yeah, so we don't have a vaccine for this one. Luckily, this is the Ebola that doesn't spread unless you're actively showing symptoms. So there's that. So that's a good thing. But it's the 40% mortality bleed from your eyes kind.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Is it the bleed from all your orifices kind?
Yeah.
Cool, 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 cool,
But
cool, cool,
like as
cool, cool,
long as
cool,
you're
cool, cool.
not touching the bodily fluids of somebody that's like sick, you're good.
Okay.
Yeah, but they're full hazmat gear for this one in a way that they weren't for like the hantavirus. That's why like everybody was like, "What's up with the hantavirus? It seems a little bit performative." Now nobody cares because Ebola spread.
Yeah, that's a scary one.
Yeah, but the hantavirus is also still spreading, by the way.
Oh, it's okay.
Yeah, it's just
I thought you were
nobody
saying it was
cares.
like it came and went.
No. It's still slightly spreading in the background, and I think we still have a couple people still in quarantine in the U.S. for that
Oh,
one. But yeah, nobody cares because the Ebola thing actually potentially exposed 2 World Cup teams to it too.
oh shit.
Yeah, like I think the team in Mexico or some shit like that. So what's a better super spreader event than a fucking
One of the
international
biggest sports
games?
games in the world.
Yeah,
Yeah,
being held in 3 separate countries.
fun.
Yeah, so that's good. But yeah, the Strainer Hormuz shit, it's just back and forth, back and forth. Uh, they're in a ceasefire technically. Trump's trying to get some sort of stupid deal. He wants to release them like billions of dollars in funds, and I'm like, yeah, let's not do that. Like, I don't care if we're squeezing them out for oil this whole time. Don't pay them off because all they're gonna learn from that is, oh,
We get money.
okay, yeah,
Yeah.
do it again. Like paying people is like the worst thing that we could do, and that was like the whole thing during his first term. The whole reason why him and Kim Jong Un got along was because he stopped giving them money, and then he was like, okay, well now I gotta actually talk to these guys. They're not just giving me money every time I go and launch a rocket.
I didn't
So
know we were given the money.
oh yeah, like every president before Trump gave them money.
Oh.
And then then he's like, "Yeah, I'm not giving you money." And they're like, "Well, we're going to launch rockets." He's like, "Go ahead." So, like that's the thing. If you stop paying these people all this fucking money, like we're subsidizing like everyone in the world.
Mhm.
Like good and bad, we're subsidizing these people. So like nothing gets something done more than saying we're going to stop giving you American money.
Yeah.
That's fucking stupid. But
I'm surprised that Trump was gonna give them a payoff for the Hormuz.
yeah, so I don't know. There's that shit. It's just a lull right now. We'll see what happens because the stupid World Cup starts soon. I can't even tell you the first day of the games. I just know in June and July there's going to be games around here, and it's going to
Hmm.
disrupt traffic and cause problems, and fuck them people.
Yeah, I gotta find when's it in Philly, so I can take those days off work.
You search the schedule
Yeah.
up now, but like I can't uh I can't
When
portray.
is the World Cup gonna be in Philly?
Oh, you should just asked it for the World Cup schedule.
Confirm my age.
Yeah, dude. Thank you, California, for that.
Philadelphia match schedule: June 14th, 19th, 22nd, 25th, 27th, and July 4th.
Ooh.
That's too many days for me to take off.
Dude, ain't nobody in the U.S.
July 4th.
No,
Wait,
no,
what?
nobody in the U.S. is gonna be at that game. Like nobody. Like that game is gonna be fucking like the least
Uh
broadcast one. Like nobody on America's Big
huh.
250 is gonna give a flying fuck
Whose bright idea was
about
that?
July 4th.
Uh, that's so fucking stupid. Whose bright idea was that?
I bet you there's a baseball game going on the exact same day, dude. I bet you the
Yeah,
Phillies are playing at the exact same time. Fucking
crazy.
stupid asses. It's FIFA because FIFA. I don't know. Trump wanted to have the World Cup here for like the 250 and like was pushing for that shit, but I can't put in enough words to the rest of the world how little we give a fuck about soccer. and how much we hate all of you who watch it.
Okay. Oh, so the only day I actually have to take off is the one that's on a Monday.
Because the only thing worse than soccer is a soccer fan.
Yeah.
And for those of you that don't understand that the equivalent that we have here in the U.S. is a NASCAR fan.
Or Philly fans.
Well, yeah, but Philadelphia, that's a different kind of thing. I more mean like, just like with soccer, every NASCAR fan is trying to convince you that it's not boring as fuck.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, soccer's like, oh, yeah, no, guys, like, it's what? I watch a bunch of, like, men run around a soccer field for 90 minutes with a game that could still end in 0-0.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, okay, that's what I want to do with my time.
I will say, if you've ever been in person at like a stock car race, it is more fun in person than it is watching, but it's still, they're going in a circle.
Yeah, because they're drinking. You're drinking in the crowd there. Of course it's going to be more fun.
Well, that and like the noise from the engines. It's just like they're unbelievably loud, and then when they go by in front of you, like you don't get a sense of how fast they're really fucking going by watching them on a screen.
Yeah.
When you're sitting there and you can only see 30 feet in either direction, and then they go, no! You're like, holy shit.
Yeah, I experience that every day on 295. Yeah, maybe not quite 200 miles an hour, but like, yeah, it is. Well, maybe 200 miles an hour with some of the motorcycles that zip past. Well, I'm just like, man, you guys are on a suicide mission there, because some of them zip past so fast and like lane weave, where I'm like, all it takes is somebody panic reacting to you coming by at that speed, clipping you a little bit, and you're gone.
Fucking dumb.
Pink mist style, dude.
Yeah, people ask like why I don't like lanes. Like, yeah, they just like expect that I lane split and shit like on my motorcycle. And I'm like, no, I don't do none of that dumb shit. I don't do anything on my bike that I'm not gonna do on my car. It's dumb.
Yeah, because nobody looks out for you to do that shit either.
Yeah. Car or bike, it's stupid to do that kind of shit with traffic's around.
But yeah, stupid fucking World Cup. I hate it. And as a New Jerseyan, I have even more reason to hate it, because I found out recently New Jersey bought 1,000 World Cup tickets at like face value, only for them to be lotteried off away to New Yorkers for $50, and New Jerseyans aren't part of that lottery, even though we're hosting the fucking thing. Like, I still hate that shit that it says the New York, New Jersey Stadium. Then move it to New York.
Yeah.
You fucks.
Yeah, move it to New York.
Yeah, you guys figure out where to play. Because if you want a real New York World Cup fucking game, you know where it would be? Buffalo.
Yep.
That's where they'd have to play. They'd have to go all the way to upstate New York and play in Buffalo. But they don't want to do that shit because they want it, like, reference to New York City. But that would be the true New York Stadium. In Buffalo, because that's the closest fucking stadium they have. Because they're fuckheads, and they always try to like, they wanna enjoy the benefits of our state without being associated to it, and I fucking hate it.
Since they call it like, you know, New York and stuff for the stadium, does New York like assist with the taxes or anything like that for the
New Jersey taxpayers are basically footing the entire bill for everything that's going on at that.
Cool. Assholes.
Yeah, go, like, look that one up. See how much New York taxpayers are contributing to the World Cup games in New Jersey.
Are New York taxpayers contributing to the World Cup in New Jersey?
Yeah, you think about that, Grok.
Yeah. No, New York taxpayers are not significantly contributing.
Yeah. So, like, completely funded by us. I don't even know how the fuck their name's on that stadium in the first place.
New York's involvement is minimal. Committed $6 million specifically to subsidize shuttle bus fares from Manhattan to the stadium.
Yeah.
But yeah, New Jersey is $300 to $350 million in taxpayer/public funds.
Yeah. So that $6 million to like for their own shuttle system. So like they just discounted their own tickets basically because that's their metro
Assholes.
like system. It's like, yeah, fuck you. Your name shouldn't be on the stadium at all. It should just be the New Jersey World
Yeah.
Cup games.
Agreed.
Yeah, it's very annoying, and I really hate those guys' guts.
Mm.
And if
Yeah.
you also hate New York City's guts, because I didn't do it on the last one.
Weird segue.
Yeah, why don't you like, subscribe, follow? Tell us how much you love New Jersey and hate New York City, and then you could find us on YouTube, Rumble, Spotify, and sometimes the TikTok. We got to make some TikTokies.
Or if you're in
summer.
New York and we're rage baiting you enough, tell us how much you hate New Jersey.
Yeah, and know that much like my give a fuck for soccer, I give zero fucks about what you guys have to say about our state at all. Because you fucks are the ones that keep moving here and ruining it.
Uh-huh.
So if you can't tell me how much you love New York State, and then when you can't afford to live in New York City, you move to New Jersey instead of upstate New York. There is so much fucking landmass above New York City. And they're like, no, we're going to move to New Jersey because what? It's close. It's convenient.
Because it's cold
It's
up there.
affordable. It has like everything that you guys like actually want and need in drivable distance. Oh, you don't want to like go live in the middle of nowhere, fucking New York State? Oh, fuck you guys. I was so annoyed when I saw that. When I was like, "What do you mean we're subsidizing a World Cup like ticket raffle for them? Fuck them."
Yeah, that's some horseshit.
And I bet you anything, the people that win that raffle are going to put it on the reseller website and then sell the tickets.
Yeah, and then I saw that for $10,000 and.
Yeah.
Yep.
Fucking assholes. Instead, it should have been like New Jersey taxpayers paid for this shit, and then you just like, okay, we like auction it off to 1,000 people in New Jersey.
Yeah.
And the deal is you can't resell it, but it's free because you already paid for it technically.
Yep. That would be nice.
Yeah.
I still wouldn't go.
Okay. Yeah, I know.
I'd be like, fuck you, there's an empty seat there.
Yeah, the World Cup is so lame. People are like, no, soccer's exciting. I was like, let's be honest with yourself. I understand why you all watch soccer because it's the cheapest sport probably besides like baseball or basketball.
Mm.
Like we have two very cheap and affordable sports here in the US that pay a lot more money. So we don't fucking care. But like I understand in the rest of the world why they do it, but let's not pretend like it's not one of the most boring fucking sports out there. Go ahead. Name me one that's more boring than fucking
Baseball.
baseball. You think baseball's more boring than
100%.
No way, dude.
100% baseball's boring as shit, dude.
You haven't watched it recently since they added in the pitch, the clock, and the challenge system to now where players can challenge the refs. Baseball's gotten way more interesting because a player will like challenge a ref, and a ref will start getting pissed off like mid game because he's making a bunch of bad calls, and now he can be called out on it. The drama recently has been pretty good.
Well, that's funny.
But like in person baseball is good. I've never watched in person soccer where I'm like, this is fun to be here.
I've never gone to in-person soccer. I've played soccer, and that's fun. Playing soccer was fun.
Yeah, but like rec soccer.
Yeah.
So like not any kind of professional soccer where you don't just chase the ball around the field like a rabid dog.
But yeah, I've never been to a professional soccer match. Going, I will not watch baseball on TV. Going to a baseball game is fun, but again, it's an atmosphere thing. You're drinking, you're eating, overpriced food and hanging out.
Listening to baseball on the radio is pretty good.
No, I wouldn't be able to do that either.
Like the play-by-play calls that they do is like actually like pretty nice on the radio. But
you don't have ADHD.
you have it on in the background. But yeah, soccer is just like watching paint dry and then watching a bunch of grown men try to audition for Hollywood. I like soccer fans, if you want us to like watch your sport more, please stop normalizing that bullshit where like somebody trips you a little bit.
It's very funny.
And you act like somebody broke your leg. Like, god damn, do we hate that shit.
It's hilarious that the NBA started doing that shit.
Yeah, well, the NBA is dying
Uh-huh.
in the country too, so that explains that. Like, oh my God, he touched me.
Uh-huh.
Shut up, you're playing a
they
sport.
they flop over. Yep.
Yeah, like, oh, did you see that? Yeah, we all saw it. Like, shut up and get up. And all of it is sometimes too is just like delay tactics to try to like interrupt the game so that well now we get more of a break.
Mm-hmm.
We're like, here's a thought. How about just make soccer games shorter then? If you're like, well, we can't chase the ball for 90 minutes. Agreed. Make it 60 minutes, and then maybe it'll be watchable.
Fair. Yeah.
It just I can't. I can't at all. And I
Yeah. It's
hate that the World Cup is here because I don't give a fuck about it and it's just going to disrupt traffic.
significantly. Although it looked like a lot of the days were on the weekend, right?
Philly,
Just
you
fucking
didn't look
stay
for
home.
the New Jersey ones. That's also going to fuck up shit in your
Oh
area.
shit. Yeah, you're right. You're right. So what was it? What days are the World Cup going to be in New Jersey? I forget I have to hit that send button every time. This is way easier than typing. I'm so glad you suggested that. So at MetLife, we got Saturday 13th, Tuesday 16th, Monday 22nd, Thursday 25th, Saturday 27th, Tuesday 30th, Sunday July 5th, and Sunday July 19th.
Every day is going to significantly disrupt traffic patterns in the area.
Mm-hmm.
Because when that's going down, they're shutting down the train going to New York Penn Station.
Yep. So you got 3 p.m., 8 p.m., 4 p.m., 5 p.m., right? Most of them are right at rush hour.
Yeah, so NJ Transit will only be running the trains from New York Penn Station to the MetLife Stadium during that time period.
Insane.
Yeah, another thing that the people are like, well, why were the tickets for the train so expensive? That, you asshole.
Yeah.
You're expecting us to completely divert trains over there.
Yeah, how the fuck is anyone getting to work?
Yeah, and everybody's like, well, why don't they let you park? FIFA decided that. FIFA decided the parking was in the security zone that they wanted to keep a dead zone. And then they were like, well, reminder that, like, Philly, if they wanted to, they would. And I'm like, yeah, because Philly is in the middle of the fucking city.
If you cordon off half that area, yeah.
It's not going to work. Like, Philly said no because they know Philly fans. They were like, yeah, if you tell Philadelphians they can't park here and they can't drink their asses off before this thing, like, goes down, like, we're going to have a riot on our hands. Not going to happen. The New Jersey MetLife Stadium is so far removed from any, like, city center that, like, yeah, you could just be like, yeah, you can't come here.
Yep.
It'd be easy to stop that. I'm still like the only entertaining thing I'm gonna have out of the World Cup is if these fucking Europeans actually try to walk to MetLife Stadium because I'd love to see it. But also, like, can we stop pretending that it's poor people coming to this shit?
Oh yeah, with these ticket prices, yeah.
Yeah, when they're like, "Oh, we're gonna walk," I'm like, "Bitch, if you're already flying over to the U.S. and paying for like the accommodations in New York City." And paying for like the tickets to this game,
Yeah, you can
you
afford
can
the fucking
afford
train.
$150 train ticket. I'm
Yep.
sorry, like you're already before you even put that like pay for that train ticket, you're probably 20 grand in the hole, which means you're not an average European. You're already somebody that's like spending top dollar. Like most Americans can't afford to go to these fucking World Cup games. Like
Yeah, they're just here taking up our space. Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, like maybe down in Mexico. Like if you go to Mexico, makes sense. Maybe the Mexican games are cheaper, but I can't imagine how much cheaper they really are. Look that one
Yeah.
up. What's the cost of what's the average cost of a World Cup ticket in Mexico?
What's the average cost of a World Cup ticket in Mexico? It says. I was thinking a long time for that one.
Because it put it in USD.
There's a range.
Yeah, but much more affordable.
Couple $100.
Yeah.
Secondary market higher. Looks like they're capping at like 4K.
See, yeah, which is like the intro market here.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah. So if you're seeing the World Cup and you're like poor, you're gonna be down in Mexico.
Yeah, $60 to $500 for the regular tickets. It looks like.
Yeah, because Canada is not going to be cheaper. The games in Canada are going to be just as expensive as here in the U.S. Maybe
Hmm.
slightly cheaper, but not by much.
Yeah.
And the accommodations in Canada are going to be just as expensive as here. It's only Mexico that you could save on money.
Or just watch them in Europe.
Yeah, or like have it in Europe.
Yeah.
I don't
Or
want it here.
all the World Cup games over here this year.
Yeah, can we like send? Huh?
Are all the World Cup games
Yeah,
over
yeah,
here this
yeah,
year?
yeah.
Okay.
It's in Canada, Mexico, and the U.S.
Got it. Okay.
And the final game is actually in fucking the New Jersey MetLife Stadium, which is the thing that makes all this shit even more annoying that we're paying for it.
Got it.
Yeah, fuck the World Cup, fuck the finals, fuck soccer, fuck all of you. I hate it so much. I hate it with a passion.
Although I also disagree with the when they keep sending the American football games to other countries. Like they don't give a shit.
What do you mean?
Like they keep sending they do like a few games a
Oh
year.
yeah, like the Eagles played down in Brazil and shit. Yeah, like
Like,
why?
nobody cares. Why do you keep doing that?
Baseball is like the only baseball and basketball are the only two sports that like travel internationally.
Yeah, they're spreading baseball especially.
Yeah, because baseball is similar to cricket. So like, but baseball is like easy, just like soccer is easy for it. All you need is a bat, a ball, and
Yeah.
possibly gloves. Gloves are not mandatory to like play baseball if you're in a poor region of the world.
Helps.
Just like nets aren't mandatory for soccer. You know what I mean? You
Mhm.
have to set the goals, but you don't need the nets, and sometimes you don't even need the goals really. But yeah, basketball you need the hoop, so that's a little bit of a hindrance to some areas. Yeah, football with all the expensive padding and helmets
Oh
and all
yeah,
that shit, like no way would
that's a
that
big
ever
barrier.
spread.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Baseball blew up around the world.
I don't know why I got like so sleepy when I came down here and started doing this. Like I feel like so incredibly tired right now doing this. I don't know why.
I have that effect on people.
It's not you. There's just also not much going on right now. So it's like,
Not a lot to talk about.
yeah, I'd like to complain about work, but we're not big enough for that. So I'm definitely not going to do that.
Go ahead, call them out. Who specifically at work don't you like? Name them.
No, 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 no. It wouldn't be like that. But I really hate the fact that I'm probably going to have to go back down to Maryland in like 2 weeks. And last week was all 4 a.m.s, which is why we didn't do this partly.
Still doing that this week too?
6 a.m. this week.
A little bit better.
Yeah, not by much.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, I'm not
How long's that shit gonna last for?
this week.
Okay.
Or then the next week, the customer should be coming for the machine. But that's when I might be going down to Maryland because they'll be like, oh, well, we don't need you here for that. But cool, thanks.
Back down to Maryland you go then.
I hate it. And the weather, like, being all over the place right now is not all helping this, like,
When do they
tired
start letting you
feeling.
work remote?
When they stop having machines that I need to be there in person to work on.
I wish I could work remote.
I mean, you more or less do right now anyway. We're not going to go into too much detail about that one either, but yeah.
Mhm.
You're as close to that as you could get. Kind of living the dream on that one over there. I'm going in at 4 a.m. and being like, again, because, oh yeah, like do it so you can have Italy there to support you if you need it, but then also
Don't contact
yeah,
yeah.
which we didn't. So it's like, okay.
So you were there for no reason.
Well, basically you get 4 hours uninterrupted before people come in and try to bother the shit out of you.
That's nice. But being there early still sucks.
I'd rather do it late. I'd rather show up at noon and then stay there till 8 p.m.
Mm-hmm. Except then they're really not going to be around for remote if you need them.
I don't need them anyway. It's more the software stuff that we needed them for, but I just hate how they're like, yeah, work this adjusted schedule, and we're not going to adjust our schedule for you guys at all.
Of course.
Like, ever.
Yeah, why would they?
I don't know. One company, I thought we're all on the same.
Nah. No, they don't give a shit.
Dude,
They're separate corporate entities technically, so they don't give a fuck. Went through that at the last place too.
Oh my god, why am I so tired? But
Want me to slap you?
no, don't slap me.
Can I
I think
slap
I
you
need
anyway?
to start figuring out, dude. It's something to do for 4th of July weekend, dude. Got to figure out something crazy to do for America's Big 250.
We'll probably just play video games.
How about we eat 250 wings, 250 ounces of alcohol? Could be beer.
Both of those are quite a
could be
lot.
Wine. No, over a 3-day weekend. But
How many people?
and then just the two of us, and then I feel like we need another thing.
I don't know. That's already a lot of two things.
How about 200 wings, 50 ounces of alcohol? Then
Slightly more tolerable.
you couldn't tank 250 wings in 3 days.
I don't think so.
I could do it by myself. Sharing it would probably be like easier.
I
Couldn't eat 100 wings a day.
No,
Why not?
absolutely not. No,
Like Chuck's wings?
nah.
Those little baby rat wings? They're not wings. I don't know what the fuck that is. I still don't know what that is. It's not chicken that they're serving us, but it's goddamn delicious. Do you know they moved?
Yeah.
Yeah, over to where the old Carvel ice cream was.
Yep.
Yeah. Now I don't have to worry about getting stabbed when I go get my wings. Dude, it was getting dicey in there sometimes going over to by the high school, like where they used to be at. Like, damn, dude. I would walk in there sometimes and I was like, I don't know if I feel safe right now.
Nah, everybody's safe at Chuck's. It's cultural hotspot.
I guess, but some people were going in there getting crazy, dude. Like, especially like on like New Year's Eve and whatnot. I'm like, dude, like, why is it so hype in here right now? Like, calm down. Like, everybody's just trying to basically get free wings, and bless those Egyptians that run that spot, because they're like, yeah, we're not, like, fuck you. The price is the price. Complain to somebody else, yeah. That bullshit only works at like a corporate establishment. What's that?
I don't know, I think that light's on the fritz.
Energy surge. Maybe my laundry finished in the dryer.
I'll switch mine over then.
Oh, what the fuck? Why are you doing wash now? Didn't you do wash the other night?
No?
You definitely did wash like more recently than I did.
I don't know, at some point last week, I think.
No, you did it on that night that you didn't work.
Did I?
Yeah. You do more wash?
When did I? No, it was last week when I did wash. Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's Monday, so last week is like Saturday.
Well, it wasn't then. All my work clothes are dirty, so I haven't done it in at least that many days.
God damn. How much time have we done? I'm like really like, dude, I am like fading fast right now, and I don't know why.
Like a half hour.
Jesus
That's all right, this is gonna be a short one.
Gonna be like a terrible one. Like, I got nothing to talk about today because I'm like, I don't know. Hold on. Let me go get some coffee. Jesus Christ. What are you getting a backpack for?
So speaking of needing to post shit, I still have to post all of our snowboarding content that I never posted too.
Yeah, you could have been doing that in the weeks where we didn't record, you bum.
Yeah, I keep forgetting about that. So yeah, I got a couple more videos, the days of riding of those to post. But so I did, right now I've got in front of me the rig that I had strapped to my old backpack for the backpack mount for that. But I got a new backpack. This is from the same company that makes the other one, but this has like a rigid back shell, and I can put these rails on it. So I can put this on it, and then I don't have to worry about the backpack being floppy and like the camera like shaking around on me like it did last time.
Mm-hmm. Question. How are you going to get that on a fucking lift?
What do you mean?
What do I mean? What I mean?
What do you mean? What do I mean? I'll flip it around like you do your backpack.
Yeah, that works good and well until we're on a crowded lift on a big mountain where they slam the bar down on you. It's rigid. That thing's like looks stiff as fuck.
Yeah, it's supposed to be. Yeah, I guess this is.
Yeah. You didn't think that one through all the way, did you?
No, I did not think that.
Oh, for your motorcycle, it would work great.
Yeah, it'd work great for the bike. Yeah.
Yeah, but like for the mountain, like good luck getting that on a lift, buddy.
Mm.
And nobody's gonna have any kind of sympathy for you if you try to finagle that one on a crowded lift on a big mountain. They're gonna be like, "Yeah, fuck you."
Fuck them. I'll get squished. They'll try to put that bar down. They won't be able to put it down all the way. That's their fucking problem.
I don't know if that'll like.
I don't know. Because we flip our bags around as it is, and it's not really that much of a problem.
Yeah, but the bags are much smaller and they compress. That thing looks like borderline like a suit.
No, my other bag's just as thick as this one. When it's full, it's even wider. Actually.
No way.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Go get your other one.
Yeah. Entertain them.
That's all I do. And tell me to entertain them. Like I'm not the one talking all the time.
When this one's full.
Yeah,
So
but
it's a little bit thicker.
Yeah, but the difference is it's like a hard clamshell, like a suitcase. There's no compression in that, right?
Not on the front part of it, but the middle part will.
Good luck.
I mean, we'll bring it to a smaller mountain first before we go on the big trip, and I'll try it on there. We'll hop on a 3-seater with just the two of us and see if it fits with the bar.
Not to mention, like you just might not like riding with that anyway. That might be like a shitty experience. Have something that's stiff on your back riding.
I don't know. It seemed like a good idea, and it was on sale, so I was like, "Fuck it."
You need like a rigid plate for your like softer backpack. Like the back shell being rigid would be great if like the rest of it's squished better.
Well, I have some dividers in it right now. Like the middle section would squish better, but I've got like some dividers in there. They like Velcro to the inside.
But yeah, next time we take a week off, just post a damn snowboard video.
I gotta edit them.
You fucker. And you give me shit.
I do give you shit. Fuck you.
Yeah, well, I'm
I
sorry.
was canceling our recording times.
I'm like, yeah, well, sorry, because you work a ridiculous amount of overtime and it messes up the schedule. Then, like, last minute, you'd be like, oh, yeah, actually, I'm not working tonight. And I'm like, that's great. Well, I made plans already, so screw you.
Yeah, you didn't tell me you made plans, otherwise I would have planned my wake up time around it. I wake up and you're like, yeah, I'm out. Why didn't you tell me you were going to be out then?
Dude, I've been up since you got home this morning. Like, what are you talking about? That's the part of the reason why I'm so damn tired right now is because, like, the waking up early for work has shifted my sleep schedule to now where, like, usually I'll sleep in on the weekends and won't wake up till, like, 10 o'clock to noon, like, if I sleep in. Now I've been waking up at 6 a.m.
I have to switch my sleep schedule around, like, every week when I do shit. You get used to it. Don't give me that look.
What do you mean?
What do you mean what do I mean? I work nights and we do shit during the day sometimes.
Yeah, but it's
I have to flip over on a fucking dime.
No, you just stay up and then go to bed later. That's a way different thing.
It is not.
Pretty different.
It's exactly the same.
No, it's
The
not.
only difference is my change is more dramatic than yours.
What do you mean?
What do you mean what do I mean?
Just don't go to bed.
Yeah, just don't go to bed.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what are you complaining about?
I'm up right now, aren't I? You fucker. I should be in bed. According to, like, when I have to get up to go to work, I should be in bed right now.
If you were, you'd still be awake.
Listen, I don't have to have.
You don't
I don't
sleep
have to,
anyway.
I don't have to have all those blackout fucking curtains and shit to adjust my sleep schedule. So don't fucking give me shit about nothing, fucker. Staying up late is not that big a deal as compared to like trying to get up earlier. Like that's the part that like fucks you up. But if you're coming home from like being up all night anyway, and you just stay up till like noon during the day, what's the difference?
Yeah, what's the difference?
It's like no different than staying up till 2 a.m. gaming.
Yeah, so what are you complaining about?
I'm complaining because you're making me do work. It takes effort, like mental effort. That's why it's better like earlier in the day.
If you had told me that, I would have set an alarm and woken up earlier. But
Bullshit. Bull fucking shit.
I assumed that like if I got up at like 7 o'clock, we'd have several hours with which to podcast. And then you're like, yeah, no, I'm not around. And then you came back and you went right to sleep. And I'm like, wow, well, fuck me then.
Yeah, because I have to get up by
I get that, but you
2
didn't say
a.m., you motherfucker.
If you had said so.
Meanwhile, when you have your days off, you go to bed by 2 a.m., which is going to bed early, and then you sleep.
I'll do it, yeah.
Yeah. So, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, you're the one getting the extra sleep over here.
It's not my fault you don't sleep.
Actually, right now, it is directly your fault.
Well, okay, well, I mean, today. Every other day, it's not.
Fucker. I shift my sleep schedule around people all the time.
I mean, we could have done it the other way around. You could have gotten up extra early.
I told you I was up when you got home this morning. We could have done it this morning, but you probably would have hated that.
No, I was up till like 9 o'clock anyway. We could have done it when I got home this morning. You didn't say shit.
Yeah, because I try to be respectful because I figure you're trying to go right to bed because you usually do. So I try not to make noise to fuck you up. Like, like the other day when
I wouldn't have wanted to if, but I had tonight off. So
like the other day when I fucked you up because like I got up in the morning and then you thought you were late to work because you got blackout curtains.
That was very fucking funny. I went to sleep at like 5, and then I woke up at 6:30, and I'm like, oh shit, I'm gonna be late for work. Yeah. I got halfway ready, and I'm like, wait, I've only been asleep for an hour and a half. It's still a.m. I thought I slept for like 13 hours and was gonna be late for work.
Fucking nutter.
It was very funny.
Would you even get in trouble for that anyway? What happens if you don't go to an overtime shift that you volunteered for?
I mean, they're not gonna be happy about me showing up late, but probably nothing really.
Okay.
If I just didn't show up, yeah, I'd probably get written up. But if I was just like 30 minutes late or something, maybe I get a point or half a point. But more than likely, they don't give a shit.
Minus demerit.
It'd be all right. I have good attendance anyway, so.
Really what I need to do is I need to take a random week off, I think.
You have the PTO?
Fuck yeah, I do.
Good.
Nothing I'm spending it on this year.
That's right. You get yours in January, right?
No, I accrue them. But
okay.
But unlike you, I don't have a week.
Yeah.
I have.
I'll get a full week this year.
I have 4 weeks. Technically, next year I get 5 weeks.
Jeez.
10 years, baby.
Yeah, I'll get a full week this year. Isn't that nice?
Yeah, starting in August, I start the accrual rate for 5 weeks.
Yeah.
10 years, baby. That's all crazy. You get.
We get 5 weeks after like 25 years, I think.
Yeah, but you guys got a lot of little extra other things that'll get you like time off, right? Kind of, sorta.
So starting this year in June, I will get a week of like regular PTO, but it's not like accrued times. They pay you out up front, and then it's up to you to like bank that money or just like don't get paid when you take your. No, apparently it's difficult to get fired, and if you do get fired, Unless they have a damn good reason, then when they try to rehire somebody, they have to rehire you. Other than that, no, I don't really see any point to being in the union. Everything else kind of sucks.
Yeah, but once I hit 5 weeks, that's it. There's nothing else after that. That's it.
What else do you need?
I don't know, but like I feel like there should be something past like 10 years.
Yeah. 15 and 20, they give you a plaque.
Fuck, my sister's friend, when they were there for, what was it, the 7 years, they gave her that month off to wherever she wanted.
Really?
Month off paid vacation.
That's cool.
Yeah, that whole trip to Japan that she did was paid for by her company.
That's crazy. I didn't realize that.
Yeah, and gave her a month off.
That's kick ass.
Yeah, I feel like if I'm 10
how
years,
do we get that gig?
yeah, it'd be cool if I was if 10 years with a company, they were like, here you go, you get a month off.
Yeah. That would be very cool. Nobody does that.
I do like the shit that
I
do like the shit that your company does where they pay out the time. It's smart on their end.
Yeah.
Because doing that, honestly, probably encourages more people more often than not to not use their time.
Yeah, just take it as a bonus. A lot of people do.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just take it as a bonus and then they don't take the time as PTO. So
I would love that. I'd love to get paid out once a year for 5 weeks at a time. That'd be amazing.
And then I bank mine. And I actually so like for our trip last year, I set the money aside and then I put it back into my regular account when we took our vacation, which is what I will do this year as well. What was it going? But it's also smart on the company because technically, doing it that way, they'll save some money.
What do you mean?
Because they pay out at all at once at the rate you're at. So if you get a raise later in the year, then your accrual rate for PTO doesn't change.
Oh, I mean, I guess they save a little bit.
Yep.
Not that
probably
much.
not a lot of it, but
not that much.
But technically, they are going to save some money that way.
I think the thing again that they save more in is basically like I bet you if they drilled down into it, more than half the people don't take the time.
I don't know. Maybe somewhere close. I don't know if it's more than half, but yeah, a lot of people don't take the time.
Yeah. Which is like the opposite, like when you have a company that has a policy of use it or lose it, then they're like, why is everybody like taking off all their time? It's like, because you told them they have to.
Yep.
And they're like, well, no, we said if you don't use it, you'll lose it. Yeah, no one's going to lose it.
Yeah. The personal days are use it or lose it. So everybody takes those. And then the flex days that you don't get paid for, you can carry over for. But
just let me roll over my time to the end of time, and then like
teachers.
Yeah, and just be like, okay, 30 years from now when I retire, I'm just gonna take the last year off at paid. Easy. Who cares? At that point, is it really that big a deal? I guess it's like what you're saying. Then at the end of the career time, you've now accrued it at such a much higher rate.
Yeah, right.
Let me bank it then at the rate I was at that year.
Yeah.
And then let me decide if I want to have a discounted week off or not.
Yeah.
Make it like a stock. Speaking of stocks, I got to start with that shit at some point too.
Oh yeah, whatever happened with that?
Bills.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You got your fancy day trading laptop, and then
that I haven't booted in a while. I got to do that.
And they were changing the day trading rules, right? I sent you that thing.
What is that? You hear that every once in a while? It sounds like fucking cannons going off in
thumping.
the distance.
Is it the laundry downstairs thumping? No, both of those are done now, right?
Yeah, it's like some industrial thing that goes off in the town every once in a while. I don't know what that is. It sounds like fireworks going off. Which I'm glad that for the college graduation, they didn't set off fireworks and or the traffic wasn't as bad as they said it was going to be.
I didn't even know what was going on.
I'd read the road sign on 31.
No.
Christ. Yeah, there's been a road sign for like a week and a half that was like warning about the college graduation dates.
Gotcha. Well, I don't often go down that direction. So
Huh? No, coming back.
from where?
From 295, 95. That you take that exit back, right?
Yeah, there's a road sign there.
Yeah.
I,
By like where the business complex is over there.
I didn't notice it at all.
Jesus Christ, dude. This is why we're informed and oblivious. You're oblivious to everything. Jesus Christ.
I'm going home. It's the only thing I'm focused on.
You don't read the road signs ever?
No. I guess not.
I'll have to warn you when construction's going on too then, because you don't read those road signs.
Well, I find that out when the construction's going on. Like when I was coming home on fucking 295 getting pelted by the little asphalt rocks after they tore up the pavement.
No, I'm sure that felt great on a motorcycle.
Yeah, it was not fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't on the chopped up portion of the road, but it was nearby enough. Yeah, the people going. I guess it was like on the regular road, you know, like all the dust flying up in the air. I'm just riding, I'm like, ow, 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 ow.
Yeah, nothing like getting sandblasted in your new new riding getup, you know.
Yeah, not fun. The leather jacket's nice and thick, but I was just wearing regular pants, so.
Yeah, I don't know how you ride a motorcycle around here.
Well, normally it's fine. There's not little chunks of asphalt pelting me.
Our roads are fucked up. Our drivers are fucked up. I could only do one high-risk activity.
I enjoy it. It's calming. What?
I wouldn't define it as calming, but probably listen to music the whole time too, right? Easy. I wouldn't be able to do that. If I was on a motorcycle, much like snowboarding, I would not have anything distracting me from what's going on.
I listen to music when we're snowboarding too.
I know.
Yeah.
And I also think it's crazy when you do that.
I like the groove, man.
Yeah, I like to know when somebody's about to clip me from behind.
That's why I have mirrors.
I just love with the cold snap how much it has returned to snowboarding and skiing now. Or just like nothing.
Feed, okay.
What did you think I said?
Feet. I'm like, what? Have you been wearing your boots? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, my feet. My feet have returned to winter weather. What the fuck?
That's why it didn't make sense. Your feed, yes.
I might be asleep, but you're barely half awake.
No, I just can't hear. I'm deaf.
Get some hearing aid.
You send me fucking video. I probably should get hearing aids, honestly.
Yeah.
We just took hearing tests at work.
You're an old man. Get some hearing aids.
Yeah, they're like, yeah, can you go down and stand in line for the hearing test? Like, I can tell you what it's going to be. Bad. I don't need to take a hearing test to tell you my hearing's shitty.
What did they have you doing a hearing test? Safety?
Yeah, safety. It's, company covering their ass, I'm sure. So that, if you come and say, hey, all the noise in the room is damaging my hearing, and they make you take a hearing test. Like, no. We do this every year. See, your hearing's been fine.
Or your hearing's been damaged the whole time.
Yeah. Either way, as long as they can prove that their machinery is not making it worse, I'm sure that's all they give a shit about.
Why are you staring me down over there again?
My coworker was like, oh, I'm sure I passed it. And I'm like, it's not a pass-fail thing, dude. I was like, yeah, no, I did well. I passed it. I'm like, again, they don't give a shit whether or not you can hear.
Yeah.
They only care whether or not their machinery is making it worse.
Yeah. If your hearing degrades, they're going to be like, yeah, you need to go see a doctor.
Yeah. It's not a pass-fail thing, dude. They're not going to send you home. If you do poorly on it, they don't give a shit. Really got to vacuum. But whenever I'm around to vacuum, you're sleeping.
I don't give a shit. It's not going to wake me up.
All right.
What? Once I'm asleep, vacuuming will not wake me up.
Noted. No, legit, because I got to fucking vacuum, but I've been avoiding doing it. Because, every time I'm actually up and, have time to vacuum, I'm like, well, shit, he's sleeping. I can't vacuum now.
No, once I'm asleep, stuff like that's not gonna wake me up.
Okay.
You forget, before living back here, I lived my room right next to the fucking highway,
That's
so like the noises don't bother me at all.
Okay.
Once I'm asleep, before falling asleep, it's very difficult.
Got it.
Like that's like the same thing when we go on trips and when you snore. The snoring
Yeah.
doesn't bother me when I'm asleep. It's only when I'm awake and then I try to fall back asleep.
Yeah, same Z's.
Yeah.
we go back and forth. I wake up, you're snoring, I can't fall asleep. I finally fall asleep, you wake up, I'm snoring, you can't fall asleep.
Yeah, exactly. But once I am asleep, like most noises aren't gonna like wake me up. Even with my alarm, there's a reason why I have my alarm going off like constantly. Is because like it takes like 3 or 4 times of my alarm going off for my brain to even register. Oh, we're not dreaming right now. This is like something's going on here.
All right, yeah, because there's cat hair all over this fucking floor, and I really gotta vacuum it.
Yeah. Don't worry, that won't bother me.
All right.
And even if it did, even if it did wake me up, the most I would do would just be like what I do on any other trip, and I would put headphones on.
Okay. I didn't want to be an asshole. So.
No. The other thing that drives me nuts is sometimes I could hear like you're snoring from downstairs because it travels through the bed frame. Yeah, that one's fun. If I lay on my side, it'll travel through the bed frame and like through like the pillow. If I'm on my back, I can't hear it, but like it conducts it like through the floor.
Every once in a while I hear yours, but it's quiet enough that I can ignore it.
Yeah. And it's because I'm like going in the wrong direction.
Yeah.
Like yours is like the acoustic is going up at the ceiling, So like that's funny, like that I can't hear it. The first time I was like, what the fuck is that? And then I realized what it was. I was like, oh.
It's me sawing logs downstairs.
Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck? Old houses, and it's weird because it's not like the ceilings are shitty or anything. It's just
I just snore
there's
like
no
a fucking truck.
insulation in there. Well, yeah, there's that, but there's no insulation in like the ceilings between the ceiling and the floor. Okay. It's not like it's an apartment complex where they're concerned about that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're like, you're in a family home. Fuck you.
All right, let's get you to bed.
No bed. When I'm done this, I'll be wide awake again. You know how it works.
Yeah, it's true.
I just gotta.
As soon as you don't need to be awake, you'll be awake.
No, it's just like I got hit with like a sudden wave of tiredness in doing this. And I think it's just because, again, sorry, folks, this week there's like not much going on. And I don't have much really to talk about this week. I got a bunch of stuff on my mind, but I gotta like put it together in a usable format. I want to do like, because I know we would talk about like news and whatnot. I want to try to like this summer get some like series where we talk about like different like actual specific topics.
Okay. Split up into separate.
Yeah, like if news is
channels.
If not separate channels, but like if something like is actually going on, we'll talk about that for a little bit, and then like talk about an actual like subject and topic, and then split the topic up over a couple of weeks because I don't want to go on like a 3-hour long monologue. Like nobody wants to sit there and listen to that. If we get big one day and we have like experts on, yeah, okay, that's fine. Talk to them for 3 hours, Joe Rogan style. But the two of us just sitting here, nobody wants to
nobody
sit
cares.
that. Yeah. But I would like to talk about different like topics for more than 1 hour.
Yeah, we've already got like 50 hours of content posted now, and nobody's listened to it yet. So why would they care now? Why would they want them to be even longer?
Yeah, they might when I get on more specific things, but we'll see. I gotta brainstorm what I want to talk about. But there have been a couple things that have been on my mind.
Okay. What's on Phil's mind? That's our segment.
Jesus Christ! Yeah, we don't want to scare people. That could be our horror podcast. Talking about what's on my mind all the time.
That's why he used to play with another friend of ours. I'd just like bring up my phone. I was like, "What's on Ray's phone?" And I would just like scroll through like all the memes and shit that I've saved.
Well, that makes sense. But speaking of different things to talk about, and again, this is just going to be like another randomness episode, but I didn't want to go 3 weeks without like posting something.
Uh-huh.
So next week will be more lively.
We say that all the time.
No, it should. Well, because well, we'll have to figure out what your schedule is going to be the next week.
Yeah.
But at least doing 6 a.m. shouldn't upset my sleep schedule as much.
Yeah. Well, we've got the thing we're going to next Saturday, so I'll at least not be doing that day. So we can do it before or after that. Probably before.
Yeah, I was gonna say before is probably the better move for that. But that'd be fine. Be like a breakfast podcast.
Mm.
That's the thing people don't realize because of when these things get posted. How it goes all depends on what time of day it is, how tired we both are, and how inebriated we both are.
Uh-huh.
And results vary wildly.
If I smoke too much and then can't talk for an hour.
I mean, that's fine as long as I'm not like in too tired of a state to talk, or too many. Well, no, too many drinks in doesn't usually mess with my talking ability. It's only also if we're both smoking, and then it's like, okay,
Yeah, your too many drinks is just how much sense you make. You still talk.
more like how much fucks I give. Like, cause
Yeah.
like, yeah, the more drinks I have, the more angry I get about certain topics.
The more you start cussing out Europe.
I mean, I just hate fucks in general. Like I'm sorry, but from being over there in Italy and whatnot, and I mean this with all the offense, Europe. I really do. Fuck you guys. Fucking like I really hate that they're like, yeah, we're a first world like continent over here. Yeah, some of you countries might be first world, but from what I saw, you guys are like, if there's a cutoff, you're barely making that cut. And again, all that goes back to World War II. So like first world, third world. The first world is people that fought in World War I and II. Third world is every country that didn't. And it's like a jab at them of like, oh, well, maybe when the Third World War happens, you'll fight in that war.
Really?
Yeah.
That's where that comes from?
Yeah. Yeah, it's a jab at the countries that didn't participate.
So what's second world?
There is no second world. That's why it's the first world and the third world.
Got it.
Because we were involved in the first set of world wars, and then the third world will be involved in the third set.
Okay. Or maybe they won't be.
Yeah, but yeah, there's no second world country. But if there was second world countries, it would be most of Europe.
It'd be most of Europe.
Yeah, yeah, like them fuckers. Like, dude, oh my god, I hate that they fucking sacrifice convenience and modernization for the fact that it's basically like that sad previous athlete in their like 40s and 50s that has their trophy wall at home. That's what Europe is. Like, we have to preserve this history at the sake of what? You're like citizenry today? Like, what are we saying right now? They're like, yeah, but like, look how great we were at one point in time.
Yeah, take some fucking pictures and then demolish that goddamn building.
Yeah, or save one building, like, as an example. Because, like, listen, major historical architecture, like the Colosseum, stuff like that, I understand.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, they have, like, areas where there's, like, servants' huts, and they're like, we can't tear this down. I'm like, bitch, what are you talking about?
Tear the shit down and then rebuild it with goddamn air conditioning. So your people don't fucking die in the summer.
Over 200,000 heat-related deaths every year in Europe. And they don't even get as hot as we do, which is like the worst part. But yeah, no, fucking I hate how much they fight modernization for the sake of, well, look at our great historical buildings. Okay. What are we talking about? Everything that you're pointing out to me was pre-electricity. Fuck you.
Yeah, you don't need it anymore.
Pre-electricity and pre-indoor plumbing. And they're like, but we want to preserve it. And I'm like, maybe instead of making fun of our wood fucking buildings, you should tear down some of these stone ones and make some wood buildings.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It just, like, it irked me because they're like, we want to be stuck in this moment of time. Yeah, again, like somebody in their 50s reliving their glory days from their 20s. Like, look at how great an athlete I was. Yeah, that was like 30 years ago, Bob. Ah, yeah, but look, this is what it was. That's what all
Hmm.
of Europe is. Like, look how we once were. It's like, yeah, and now you're just fucking shit.
We had talked about how Italy is like recent as a unified country, like
Yeah,
more recent than we were.
yeah.
And so I was thinking about quote from Shakespeare. It's the same excerpt that has like the "Cry havoc and let slip the dogs of war," but in that he says Italy, and I'm like, that shit's from like the what 15, 1600s, whatever the fuck it was, and I'm like, I thought Italy was new. It's like, okay, no, it turns out that they called the landmass Italy. That just there was no like country of Italy. There was no peoples that called themselves Italian. They just that's what they referred to as the landmass. You probably already knew that.
Well, yeah, they had to get a name from somewhere.
Yeah. I figured somebody came up with it.
But yeah, they were all different, like different tribes
Hmm.
at that point.
I just assumed that like each place would have its own name and there wouldn't be like a name for the entire area.
No, it'd be like the
Yeah.
Romans, the Venetians, like they were
Hmm.
different, like there were different states in that area.
Yeah. Like I said, it didn't occur to me that they would all like, oh yeah, this the land mass of this area that we're all on is called this. We're all just called different stuff.
Well, yeah, but it's also
Hmm.
like the English like version of that. Just like we call different countries and different regions certain things that like they don't recognize that namesake.
Hmm.
So like who knows what the Italians were referring to their region as back
Yeah,
then.
yeah. It was the same thing, but like in Italian speak, whatever it was. I forget. Yeah. So the Peninsula, Italy. Yeah.
Where does the name come from?
I don't know. This is what they called it.
Well, look up where the name came from.
Geographically, the landmass was known as the Italian Peninsula, or the I don't know how to fucking pronounce that Apennine Peninsula. What?
Fuck Europe.
But yeah, so like I figured like, oh yeah, they named it. They came up with the name. No, apparently it's just like they always called it that. I'm like, yeah, okay.
Yeah. And by the way, Europeans only hate the US when they come over here to visit because we don't have public transportation. Because they don't understand how to get around with cars.
And yet they're mad about gas prices.
Yeah, no, I know. But like if Europeans when they came over here to visit, if they rented a car for their entire visit, their experience here would be like 10 times different than it is when they come
Just
here
trying to get
normally.
about in public transportation. Yeah.
Listen, I will take the most remote region in the US over the most populous regions in fucking any European country any day.
Mm.
And you want to know why? Because even in the most remote parts of this country, I can find a fucking gas station with some food thing open till fucking 4 in the
Uh,
morning. You go into the most populated like areas and they're closed by like 11. And then on the weekends, half the shit's not even open. Like, what the fuck is going on?
I don't live here. I don't have a store of food. I'm hungry.
Dude, it's crazy. Like, the gas station's shut down. Like, I had to plan sometimes where, like, I had to figure out, like, areas that would let you pump the gas when the gas station is closed.
Hmm.
Because they just close them down on the weekends. I'm like, what? What? Why? Why is this closed on the weekend? They're like, it's our weekend. It's like, no, I understand. Everybody gets a weekend. No. We all get the same weekend. So when do you get stuff done? During the week. When? You just take off from work. Fucking stupid.
Uh-huh. Yes. That's the answer to your question. Yes.
Yeah. But anyway, if you made it to the end of this long and rambling podcast, and if you hate Europeans and soccer as much as we do, why don't you like, subscribe, comment what you would like to hear a little series on this summer, because I am going to come up with a couple ideas, and maybe one of these podcasts will spitball my ideas out and we'll decide what we'll go with first. But if you have any ideas, comment. Share the show with everyone you know. Even though it's just basically almost a year of us just rambling like two fucking idiots, but that could be entertaining. You never know. Watch the roast of Kevin Hart on Netflix.
I haven't seen it
I'm
yet.
just throwing that one out there because I want to see it, but it didn't look as good as Tom Brady one. But not sponsored by Netflix. But Netflix, if you want to sponsor a podcast with like 0 viewers, feel free. We're here.
Hey, you could be first, Netflix.
Yeah, we can be your corporate shills. It's fine. But anyway, again, you've made it this far. Share with the Pete. Find us on YouTube, Rumble, Spotify,
And Netflix.
Try to maybe Netflix. We'll try to make some tiki-takis this summer. Maybe just in time for summer, we'll make some snowboarding TikToks. Roll that out just to get you guys ready for the next snowboarding season coming around.
In case you want to go down to Chile.
And next week, I'll try to down half a gallon of caffeine before I make this podcast, so I'm not half asleep.
Yeah. So long, folks. Thanks for listening.
See ya, and happy Memorial Day.
Happy Memorial Day.